All right, welcome back to the Reading Royals Summer Signing Series. Mark Thompson, team broadcaster, here with head coach Larry Corville, announcing number 13. Lucky number 13, coach, for you, your 13th signing of the season. The defenseman Mike Marcou, who fans have seen before as a member of the Greenville Road Warriors. What's behind the signing of Marcou?
Well, he's a guy that has played extremely well. I coached him a little bit in the All-Star game a couple of years ago. We were looking for somebody that could move the puck really well and help our power play, and I think that's going to be his role for us this year. And I know how the fans love our power play, so he should be a big addition and hopefully be successful at the role for us.
Real good numbers with Greenville. Actually led defenseman in scoring twice there. I hate to say it, don't want to jinx the kid. I look at him, the size, 5'11", 175, 180, somewhere in there. Kind of reminds me of, just on paper and what I've seen him, a little bit like Denny Urban.
Yeah, he's a littler guy. I think that's why he hasn't spent all that much time in the American League. For him to be, to go up to the next level, he has to get bigger and stronger. But at our level, he moves the puck extremely well. Last year, he ended up signing a two-way with Hartford and Greenville in the American League, but only spent a couple of games, and I think that's probably his knock right now, his size. And sometimes it's hard to get to the next level because of your, like Denny Urban initially took him a year and a half and has now been successful. But he's a quality player at our level, and we expect a lot of them definitely for us offensively, and he'll get that opportunity and hopefully does well.
One of the elements that stood out about Urban, and also as I recall Marcou, from what I've seen him, very light on the skates, a guy who may not be the biggest guy, but he's able to avoid a lot of the big hits you might get in the corner because he's a good skater, very agile skater.
Yeah, definitely, and we're going to want him to hold on to the puck and make good decisions with the puck. And those guys that are offensive minded, see the ice that way and able to move in and out of traffic and make a shifty play and able to get the puck to the forwards and jump into play when needed. So that's what we're expecting out of them, but also to play a well defensive rounded game and be solid for us in our power play.
I know this is an element of the game that has evolved over time, but these offensive-minded defensemen at one time, it was never done until Bobby Orr came out and kind of began that process of moving the puck out of the defensive zone just by skating it out. But I know in the modern era, and in particular a coach like you, these guys are very important to the team, and it's one of the elements when you're recruiting a club you're looking for, puck-moving defensemen.
Yeah, there's all kinds of elements that we're looking, and we're trying to make decisions based on their defensive game or their offensive game that have a little bit of everything, so we can put those guys in roles that they're successful at. And we have to score goals to win, and we have to have guys that are a little more offensive mind that move the puck well and see the ice that way. And we thought Mike would be a perfect fit for us, and we're hopefully he has a great year for us.
You've mentioned that you coached him at the All-Star game in Loveland, Colorado. Saw him there. He's out of UMass Amherst. The Royals have had pretty good experience with guys out of UMass Amherst, of course, Johnny Quick and TJ Seiner, others. Good pedigree here for Mike Marcou.
For sure. I tried to recruit him out of, as a rookie coming out of UMass, and unfortunately made the decision to go to Greenville and played a couple, some great years there. And this year, fortunately, became a free agent because he signed that two-way with the American League with Hartford, or Connecticut now, and was a free agent at the end of the year. And he gave me a call, his agent called me, and it was a good fit for us. We needed somebody that can do that for our team, and it was a perfect fit for us at this time.
One more element about Marcou, you love guys that have won, guys that have been through the battle that it takes to be successful in playoffs. You look at last year, Greenville really did have a great run. They got all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah. He was a big part of that. He played 18 playoff games last year for Greenville.
Exactly. I think Greenville was a team that got better as the year went along, and they had a long playoff successful run, and we played them late in the season. I thought they were a great team, and they worked well together, and I saw some positive signs with that team. We didn't have a great game that night, and we were kind of more on the downslide than on the upside of things. And sometimes it's about timing and getting players back or the right gel of guys in your lineup consistently every night, and it did very well, and he was a big part of that. So hopefully he'll bring that experience to our team and make the next step and hopefully win the whole thing again next year.
All right, 13th contracted player for the Reading Royals, ECHL contracted player, is the defenseman Mike Marcou, who led the Greenville Road Warriors defenseman in scoring for the last 2 seasons. Coach, I want to thank you again for stopping by for the Summer Signing Series.
Well, thanks for having me, Mark. Appreciate it.
And thank you, fans, as well.